Dragonite, overrated. He's a fat, flubby Pokemon who flies at Mach 10. Wait, what? Dragonite's shiny, at least his wings are purple. Dragonite evolves from these two, and is known to be the OG dragon type. He's a pretty adorable fat buddy. At over 7 feet tall, he at least kinda feels like a real dragon. Dragon Rage. You guys remember Lance? Yeah, fighting his Dragonite sucked. But hey, if Cynthia likes him, I like him. There's only one Dragon Lord. Anyway, Dragonite's a big squishy mess. Is number 149, and was a giant at some point. He's either really photogenic, or, oh, by the way, his stats. Well, that's nice. Okay, that's kind of nice too. He can also be stubborn. Like, really stubborn. I don't, oh, what? Oh yeah, he has his own deck now. Oh, you guys remember this? Wait a second. Oh, what? Dragonite has no Mega! Haha, loser. It was a joke, it was a joke. What the? Alright, it's actually time. Your boy Rayquaza, everybody. The one who's too cool for Primal, but is also too cool to wait for a trainer to help it Mega. That's right. Rayquaza can Mega evolve all on his own. As far as I know, he's the only one that can do that. He takes the Green Ninja approach to Shiny. Does it come in black? Look at this Mega card. Now look at this other Mega. Now look at this GX. Woo! Feel the power, Krunk. Aww. Rayquaza's the guardian of Earth, and not only keeps track of Kyogre and Groudon, he also regularly fights Deoxys and wins. What a monster. He's also in Brawl. Hyper Beam! And his stats are nothing to joke about. I could make an entire video just talking about these. The guy is almost Moving on. Look at that sassy face. Seriously, guys, go out of your way to get this guy. He is the Pokemon you've been looking for. Well, that's a good sign. Ferret! That's an adorable Pokerman right there. Ferret shiny is pink! Despite being only normal type, Ferret's one popular little plushie. At 5'11", Ferret's as tall as Jerry Lewis. He also has the stats of Jerry Lewis. But he's immune to spooky ghosts, but weak to annoying street fight videos that pop up on your Facebook feed. Hey guys, guess what? Ferret evolves from Sentret and is just an improvement in every way. But what about TCG wise? Honestly, I've got no complaints. As a normal type, he can fit into every deck. We haven't seen him in a while, but hopefully he'll make a comeback. There's no shortage of Sentrets out there, so pick one up and evolve it. This little guy, this big guy is totally worth it. Oh, I've been looking forward to this one. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Groudon. Groudon is my boy. He doesn't get a Mega. He gets a Primal. He's the god of Earth. He bends the landscape to his will and can be captured by 10-year-olds with balls. Okay, that's pretty cool. Groudon's got some cool freaking cards. Even his new ones aren't bad. That generation's cameo, though, so freaking good. He even got his own box. And this guy is such a threat that only Rayquaza can stop him. He gains the fire advantage when he goes primal. Pokemon is an anime confirmed. See Bulbapedia. Those stats are amazing, and they only get better. Completely immune to electricity. His weaknesses are water, grass, and ice in his normal form, but then he becomes weak to ground and only water in his primal form. Explain that one, scientists. I can't tell you guys how much I like Groudon. If you haven't caught him yet, catch him. Good luck. Alright guys, we're finally doing them. Oh yeah! Glaceon and Leafeon! Leafeon has a big old leaf growing out the butt. Pretty to look at, but apparently impossible to train. Leafeon's got a real good GX, and a really good EX, and a good level X, and a really good Plasma. Actually, this is my favorite card ever. Leafeon Shiny isn't noticeable. You're likely to get a dude. But those stats though! That's a lot of weaknesses. The bug one makes sense. Insects are known for consuming innocent plants. Screw you, Bumblebee! I'm just kidding, I love you. But what about Glaceon? Glaceon's adorable. Does the ribbon thing, kinda like that other character. But this one's typing in ice, ice, baby. Believe it or not, I've already shown you the shiny. It's that unnoticeable. Pretty good cards, but this GX is where it's at. I miss you, I miss. Oh look, he has his own tin too. It's so cute. These two guys are proof that the evolutions are one adorable family. You guys have really weird taste. Not Metacham, they said. Only Metatite. Whatever. I'm here to serve. Metatite is, for lack of a better term, of fighting monkey that has psychic powers and really easy to draw, as is evident. Nope. Its egg group is human-like. Yeah, because that's human right there. Its stats are unnoticeable. I'm pretty sure I had a Caterpie that was better than this. It's weak to flying, fairies, and paranormal activity. But hey, it's resistant to rocks. Metatype might not be my cup of tea, but if you guys like him, that's fine with me. Just please stop bugging me about him. And Green Ninja. Okay, I've already done Green Ninja's video, and stop asking. You asked for it, and I'm delivering. Victini, the victory Pokemon. Definitely one of the cuter ones. And she's a fire type. Look at this thing shiny. Look at it. That's beautiful right there. Victini was in that one movie, and honestly was the only highlight. But let's talk stats. Ooh, psychic and fire. Man, I wish we had a starter like that. Oh, that's just amazing. Hundreds across the board. Wow, those resistances though. But those weaknesses though. But the resistance as though. Aggravating is right. Look at its adorable little sprite. Victini's had a lot of success. TCG-wise, the whole victory thing seems to be a big focus. Oh, it's so cute. Seriously, if you guys don't have Victini on your team, get one. Get one yesterday. What are you waiting for? What are you doing here? Just go. Okay. It's the last one of the birds. Oh, come. Oh. Fun fact, Articuno is Thomas Sanders' favorite Pokemon. It's the snowy one. The one that does the ice thing and looks at you disapprovingly. Seriously, bro, what did I do to you? Oh, save the best for last? Well, excuse. This one's Articuno as a bird. It works for the bourgeoisie. Of all three legendary birds, I feel like Articuno's been the best TCG-wise. And its cards look dope. It's an ice flying type, which means it would really put the hurt on my boy Salamence. Dang, it's weak to Zapdos and Moltres. Red had him on his team. Holy crap! And Charizard fought him once. He's even got an individual GX now. And of the three that we've covered, honestly, Articuno's my favorite. I admit, it's the ribbon. Ribbons are cool. Scraping the bottom of the barrel, aren't we? It was a joke. I know there's at least one of you out there that actually likes. What the? What in the what? Look at it! I've seen enough anime to know this is his final form. Where does that hair even come from? Electrite is cute, but Manectric, my boy, where you keep all that? Shifting gears for a second, I love this card. It was like Talonflame, but better. TCG-wise, Manectric is really popular. You got a 50-50 chance of getting a chick that looks like this. That poor girl. His stats are terrible, especially for a stage 2. But hey, he's only weak to ground. I can't even focus on his shiny. What is that? Do you use style sexy hair? No, you're definitely a gorilla snot guy. Yes, this exists. Alright, I admit it. I'm impressed. This is Samurott. He has swords. Running around at the speed of sound. I'll admit, these aren't very strong starters. Of the three, Snivy was the one that stood out the most. But now that I'm looking at him, I guess he ain't that bad. There you go, guys. Congratulations. It taught me to love something new. Just look at this thing. You magnify cutting. I don't know why he sounds like that. His shiny is actually cool. And he was actually in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Wow, many cool beans. Okay, I don't know if this is real or not, but if it is, holy crap. Aw, man. Never mind. I guess Samurott's thing is, he's like a samurai. Did you catch it? Mixed with a seal. He seems kind of cool. The more I look at him, the more I'm like, yeah, I could get behind this. But can you really dance? If you've got footage of him dancing, tag me. Oh no. It's time to review that one guy. Your uncultured sister knows them as the ape Pokemon. That's right, folks. We're talking about Oranguru. Oranguru has leaves. His shiny is pink. Totally doesn't look... Wait. Come on. Fine. Let's talk Passimian. He's an ape with a ball. Where there's one, there's bound to be others. Holy crap. In all seriousness, he's a cool Pokemon. I ran this setup for a little bit. Works very well with the Prison Break Diancie. And wow, I'm actually impressed. What's up with these weaknesses, though? Why are you weak to fairies? What, are you scared it's gonna breathe on you? It's only been in 2 games, and its shiny is meh. But the real question is, why isn't there an ape-type Pokemon? Seriously, there's so many freaking apes at this point. Meloetta, da-na-na jello. Say it with me now. Looks like jail time. Here are the shinies. Meloetta doesn't have a mega. Meloetta is kinda lame. TCG wise. Seriously, what the heck is going on with this card? However, this is a very popular character from the show. Dang, there is a lot of weird fan art. This little girl, this little Pokemon has 2 forms, has decent stats, wow. And it's painfully obvious that the area, whatever, this form is clearly the superior one. It seems very kawaii. Its thing is definitely singing. I actually remember using this card. It's definitely an interesting Pokemon, but not my forte. I made a joke. I'll do Absol for you. His shiny isn't blue. Good thing it's not yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4! Good grief, he's naked! Talk about fan favorite. It's kinda easy to see why. This thing looks like it was born from someone's weird fan art. It's so majestic. Also, this happened, I guess? Oh yeah, Team Plasma had one. But what are his stats? Well, I mean, it's not bad. I think it's overrated. Card-wise, he's kinda decent. This card I showed earlier is definitely my favorite. I don't know this for sure, but I think Absol's another one of the, man, I was supposed to be legendary. Regardless, if you guys like Absol, more power to you. Now stop making weird fan art of him! To make a Zapdos, grab your pet bird, douse it in water, and stick its beak in the electric socket. Then voila! And that's how Zapdos was made. Not gonna lie, Zapdos is pretty cool. This was a great card to play with. He's the head of that one team, has a beautiful OG card, and is apparently buddies with Noivern. 10 out of freaking 10! His evolution's throwback was amazing, and his stats are truly legendary. He only has 2 weaknesses, and his sprites are pretty cool looking. But I know what you're thinking. What about the fan art? Why aren't you showing any fan art? Cause it's gross. Except for this. This is awesome. By the way, did you guys know that this is Zapdos' Mega? I can't believe it either. Uno, dos, fire chicken! Moltres is literally a rubber chicken that caught fire. I guess he's supposed to be some kind of phoenix, but I don't look at this and think, phoenix. I look at this and I think, Rapidash is a Pegasus? I want to say Moltres was the first one you encountered. Playing the games, I mean. Hey look, he's naked. Tell me you don't see a resemblance. I'll admit, I put this card in every fire deck. Its shiny looks sunburned. I can't say its stats are legendary, but I do think it's cool it has this many resistance. Of the 3, Moltres is the least noticeable. In my opinion, Ho-Oh is the best firebird. Even so, Moltres has a cult following, and as a legendary bird, is only kept under control by Lugia. Hey, you guys remember how Moltres was trapped first? And Zapdos was immediately like, I'm in control now. I did enjoy the Plasma card though, and this artwork is cool, and I guess that one team really likes him. If Moltres is your cup of tea, you need to wait for it to cool down, because Rubber Chicken is one hot bird. Vaporeon is the blue one. Not to be confused with the other blue one. This one has ribbons. Not to be confused with the other one that has ribbons. They look kind of like leaves. Okay, you know what? We're just going to stop there. Vaporeon's a weird fish mermaid that evolves from Eevee. I'm so shocked that this is primarily male. It just looks a little girlish to me. Vaporeon's got so much health. I don't understand how it's resistant to steel, fire, water, and ice. To each their own, I guess? Ooh, its shiny is pink, and it's got a lot of cards. This one being the OG. I hate you, but I miss you. This Plasma card was meh. But the real question is it a seal? Is it a dog? Is it a kawaii? Whatever it is, Vaporeon is definitely a true blue Pokemon dude.
The Ditto. Majestic in nature, it is beautiful to look at. Ditto is a mass of weird squishy stuff and can take shape of any Pokemon in the entire world. It is cute and pink unless it's not. Oh no, I would not hug that. Ditto shiny is blue in nature, but not depressed, because that would be sad. This would have been Ditto's evolution. I'm not kidding. That was Ditto's Moving on. Ditto's only weakness is fighting, and for some reason is immune to ghost type Pokemon. When ghost type Pokemon have nightmares, they must dream of Ditto. The Ditto makes a great meme, and surprisingly is one of the antagonists of that one movie you've never heard of. Ditto has many cards, most of which are garbage, except for this one. Ditto's love a good hug, and is even one of Green's original teammates. Wait, you've never heard of Green? You uncultured swine. Love.
Garchomp. Who doesn't love this bad boy? He's so cool, Pikachu wears his flesh as armor. He's another one of those Pokemon that starts from nothing, then gets a little bit somewhere, and then can, oh my, that mega. Seriously though, look at this thing. I think that's the coolest mega I've ever seen. He can fly. His cards proved that you could have a non-GX or EX guy and still kick butt. There's something so terrifying yet so awesome about this Pokemon. Cool enough to run with Cynthia, and bad enough to run with Giratina. I mean, like, bad in a good way. He's buddies with Lucario, has incredible stats, but once again suffers from an unnoticeable shiny. Seriously, what's up with him and Gengar? Apparently they make good companions to Noivern and Hydreigon. If you don't have one, get one soon. But no hugs. Not from this one. Today we're talking about Alolan Pikachu. This little guy is best buds with Gengar, and is also a fairy type? Alolan's weird. His stats are better than Gengar's.
Hello?
And he, got him. Alolan Pikachu is so popular, Eevee and real Pikachu have to dress up as him. He's very emotional, just wants attention, and actually looks like he evolves from Pichu. For some reason, Alolan Pikachu doesn't evolve into Alolan Raichu. But it's fine. At the end of the day, Alolan Pikachu is obviously the best of all the Alolan Pokemon. He's even buddies with Raven. What isn't there to like? Oh, Haxorus.
You're such a big, scary boy.
But is he best boy? Well, Haxorus has a guaranteed shiny you can encounter if you complete the Pokédex. He also has a freaking axe growing out of his face. It all makes sense when you look at his stat. That attack, though. Ow! His cards are broken. I used this card during the Plasma days. His cameo in Generations was perfect. He also plays the bass, apparently. 10 out of 10! And he's just as tall as Charizard. So give your Haxorus a hug, just not too tightly. Is Gengar best boy? No. No, he's not. Shame on you. But he has some redeeming qualities. He gets along with Mimikyu, so that's a plus. His Mega is just, it's weird, guys, okay? It's just weird. His lore is just bizarre. His Mega has, like, no health. Same with his regular. Wait, that's his shiny? There's almost, like, no difference. I gotta admit, though, this card was fun to play with. But my gosh, that tongue! Also, this chick's Gengar was annoying. How dare you hit Alakazam? Credit where credit's due, though. That's Gengar, folks. And if you're wondering how tall he is, there you go. Almost as tall as Charizard. And no, I'm not letting that go. Is Skizzer best girl? Maybe, if I can figure out how to say his stupid name correctly. Regardless, Skizzer evolves from the best OG Pokemon ever. She gets a serious type upgrade. Not competitive, but fun to play with. Unless you use Frying Pan on this card, then screw you. Oh, but that Mega though. That's gotta be one of the coolest Megas I've ever seen. And that freaking attack is broken. Skizzer kills it in the stat range.
At least for my fighting style.
She even made it to Pokken Tournament. She doesn't always play well with others. But when it comes down to it, you can always trust a Skizzer. No, you can always trust a Scizor. Oh, is that it? You can always trust, wait! They made the shiny a green? Are you kidding? Swampert, anyone? Mudkip is cute. Marshtomp has seen things. But Swampert is a good boy. In the TCG, he's pretty playable, regardless of the year. Extremely photogenic. And my goodness, that Mega! That's not a Mega, that's
Big boy.
And I gotta say, the shiny's not bad. He's never gonna be able to attack first. But when you're this big, it doesn't really matter. Now give your swamp monster a hug. Why is Flygon best boy? Well, from humble ant to adorable dragonfly to a freaking dragon. Dang, that's a glow up. Flygon's an OG dragon type. Fun fact, he accidentally had his name switched with Salamence. Flygon never got a mega evolution. His shiny isn't too much, nor too little. Flygon is a great team player Pokemon, and has perfectly balanced stats. And lest we forget how adorable it is! Great typing, and he's also taller than Charizard. Give it up for the Mystic Pokemon. Why is Charizard best boy? Because, he did, oh man. Come on, he's got, he's got, he's got, oh no. Oh, Charizard. Oh no. He's gotta be, oh no. What? Come on, there's gotta, oh. Why is Salamence best boy? His Mega isn't bat crazy. His evolutions wanted to fly so bad, they yelled screw nature and grew wings. His shiny doesn't look like poop. And unlike some people, he's an actual dragon type. He even has a card that lets him switch between water and fire types. Not to mention he could do 150 damage back in 2007. They also make great companions to Flygon, so I mean, what more could you ask for? I'm a creamsicle. No one should have to see that. Alright, let's grab one of these. Wow, someone stole this. And let's grab Umbreon and the other guy. Yeet! Thank you guys for almost 1 million views on my last Pokemon video. Now, some of you seem to be under the impression that I planted my baby right here at the end of my last video. Now, I know there's no way for me to prove that I didn't do that, even though I didn't. So I figured instead I'd just open a new pack. And also, T-formers are cool. Well, that's just confusing. Well, poop. Just put that right there. Get rid of all this, because nobody cares about this. And, there you go. Well, I got both of them in this pack, so that's good. Why is Jinx still a card? Why is Tornadus not a rare? Whatever. This is all I care about. Oh, wow, advertisements. Wow, this guy. And these I'm never gonna open. And we also have... Oh! 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 I know that guy! I know that guy! I know that guy! Okay, so... I get a thing of Pokemon cards yesterday, right? I see this and I'm like, oh, that's a good sign. Then I start, like, going through the cards and I'm like, oh, man, these are cute. And then I get to this. And I'm like, ooh, shiny reverse, that's cool. Just as I'm getting to that, my sister tells me, you wasted your money, Pokemon card, you... And then this happens. For those of you who don't know, this little beauty is worth $30. Therefore, respect the drift, Karen. So I'm here at GameStop, and this man just bought one of these, and I told him these are terrible. And what'd you pull?
Taurus GX and Steelix EX.
Alright, so I'm going to buy this one and see what we get.
That was pretty
Meanwhile, I got these. That moment when you go to see Detective Pikachu in the theaters because you love Pokemon and you love Ryan Reynolds and you love Pikachu and someone's phone goes off in the middle of the movie even though they have warnings at the beginning not to do that, and then you get summoned to jury duty. Okay. Well, somebody wanted Dredragon. Dredragon? Not another one. Anyway, this little monster doesn't evolve. And that's stupid. Listen, pal. There's only one Pokemon that gets away without evolving. And we haven't covered him yet. Regardless, this one came about during the Team Plasma phase. Fire and water seem to be his thing. And he kind of looks like a Digimon. His shiny's okay, I guess. I don't understand why they miscolored his head. It reminds me of a vulture. Even this bad boy can be cute. His stats are meh. And he doesn't have a Mega Evolution. He kind of looks like one of those Pokemon that was meant to be legendary. And he frequently appears in the anime. And yes, I know this is Generations, don't worry. I guess the worst thing I can say about him is that he lives up to being a pocket monster. Jolteon's the yellow one, whose look describes exactly how I feel about static electricity. This card will live on in infamy, just like this one will. Why did we make Jolteon so broken? You'd think Jolteon would be one of those 50-50 Pokemon, but not quite. And that's okay. Jolteon's one fast little rabbit. Woo! 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 Oh! No! Not another one! Why is your shiny the color of poop? But Jolteon's not the only cool evolution on the block that has a shiny that looks like poop! That's not cute! Now you really look like an alien. First rainbow rare I ever pulled was one of these. Now brace yourself. This is one cool cat, but this, it's okay. Whatever, who cares? Espeon's even all across the board, has only a couple weaknesses, and remember, as a psychic type, literally everything is weak to it. Does it matter? No. Should you own one? As if you... Oh, sorry, wrong picture. As if you even need to ask. Get 'em now! Blaziken! We've done Missile Butt. We've done Big Boy. But we haven't covered Chicken Head over here. Seriously, how do you go from this to this all the way up to... Whoa! Sheesh, buddy. Wait a second. Are there female Blazikens? Because that definitely looks like a dude.
It's the whiskers.
Oh my gosh. They exist! Look at these beautiful stats, though. Although I'm not sure why he's weak to Psychic. Wait, isn't everything weak to Psychic? Coming soon. If I had a Blaziken, I'd be scared to hug him. Or of him sneezing. Did I mention that he's a fire fighting type? Wow! Never seen that one before. Get him while supplies last. Also, did you guys know that this card used to be an E-Series card? Dude! Dang, boy! Unnoticeable shiny alert. Trubbish has a hilarious shiny and an even funnier evolution. Garbodor, not to be confused with. Trubbish may look like trash, but he's the cutest piece of trash you'll ever meet. Trubbish and Garbodor are really useful TCG-wise. We miss you, Garbotoxin. Trubbish's base stats aren't that bad, although he's very, very squishy. And Garbodor couldn't be bothered to even lift a couple weights. Trubbish kind of reminds me of that one kid that was super easy to make fun of in school until you got to know him. Then we'd all be like, oh wow, you like that food too? You're related to that one guy? Wow! I can't believe we haven't hung out. In other words, don't bully your classmates, kids. They could just be a Trubbish in disguise. Aw, my baby. Is Ampharos best girl? As if I need to ask. Look, Pikachu uses his skin as an electric conduit. Although I'm not sure how you go from sheep to a giraffe. And then back to a sheep again. Seriously, her mega is amazing. Voldemort can't grow hair. Ampharos is so bright it can power a lighthouse. And it looks darn good in a helmet. Always be safe, kid. Ampharos's GX is amazing. EX, not so much. On stats alone, I highly recommend this Pokemon. I remember my Ampharos learning bug-type moves. Super helpful. Its shiny is kind of ironic. Of everyone in Gen 5, Ampharos stands out to me the most. Not only because she's shorter than Charizard, but because this little giraffe packs a punch. Alrighty then.
What is a Sableye? This is a Sable. Here is his eye. Here is his eye on drugs. Any questions?
I ship it like it's FedEx. I've often mistaken Sableye for a certain someone. I have since repented. Sableye is still one creepy little, but he's popular enough to get a Mega and be featured in the most unplayable tag team of my freaking career. Oh yeah, Nanu has one. He doesn't evolve, but seems to be a crowd favorite, and definitely seems to be more of a team player. If you're into creepy Pokemon, this guy's for you. As for the rest of us, give me a sec, I need to print one of these. Look at the top of its head! Ralts is an adorable, almost human, pocket monster, whose shiny stands out like a sore thumb. Seriously, it's all big and blue and But Curlia takes the little girl aspect and cranks it up to 5. From there, things just kind of get out of hand. Okay, in this card, Ralts looks like a mermaid. That is almost perfect camouflage. Dang it, Team Rocket. In the games, Wally is known for being connected to Ralts, although you can catch your own if you want. It takes forever to evolve. But hey, some people are crazy for Ralts. Oh, my heart. Mega props to IGN for providing this. Okay, I can't find Ralt stats, but here's Gardevoir. Floofy, dresses, say no more. Wait, how tall is Ralts? 1'4"? Are you kidding me? He's so short. It's like the size of a stuffed animal. Is Wooper best boy? I don't think he heard you. Wooper is an adorable little amoeba that evolves into the most frustrating, most irritating, most upsetting thing to play against. TCG and games alike. Thankfully, Wooper is the opposite. He's a water and ground type, with a mean right hook, and the inability to communicate his feelings to others. Oh, I stand corrected. His base stats are okay. He's got a crazy number of appearances in media. He's a perfect companion to Mudkip, but deep down, Wooper is plotting all of our demises. And his shiny is actually based on the real-life equivalent. This thing. If you're lucky enough to pick up one of these little dudes, then tread carefully, or you could be next. Speedrun 2. Lucario was supposed to be legendary, but Game Freak couldn't be bothered. Oh crap, did we still release that? Umbreon is the Tron Pokemon. Enough said. In the beginning, there was Arceus. And Arceus said, "Sup, bro? Nothing much, you? Just gonna create the universe." Cool. Stop crying! I still have hands! I'm a gotcha OC. That means I'm cute. Love me! You hate Gen 5? But I'm adorable. We've covered gods, but we haven't covered champion! Let's go! My hedgehog is on fire! Aw, that's my boy. That's my boy! Yes! Screw that card! This isn't even my final form! Wait, that's it? At least give me my 2 flowers back. Houndoom is a literal hellhound. His mega is just him taking the bones of his victims and strapping them to his body. Here's him in the nude. Zoroark is another dude who was supposed to be legendary. Now stop making weird fan art, please! Is Sceptile best boy? Well, that's a really, really hard question. We know that Sceptile's shinies are actually really cool. And his mega, that thing on the end of his butt, it's a freaking missile. His cameo in Generations was brief, but definitely one of the best. Sceptile's got pretty good stats, but low health and low defense. But who cares? This is yet another Pokemon that made it into Pokken Tournament, and and countless cards. This one being one of my favorites. His EX is balance, his GX makes him a good team player, and he's very interesting to watch evolve. Love him or hate him, Friday nights are definitely for Sceptile, because Friday nights for the boys. Speedrun, Altaria is what it looks like when a bird flies into a cloud. Her stats reflect that. Tyranitar has the best mega ever, looks like Godzilla, and plays about as well. I ship it. Speaking of which, Aragorn is the true king of Gondor. He's also really old, and wait, Aggron is the steel tank that gets 0 recognition, probably because the only thing he excels at is defense. Jolteon's what happens when you stick your pet rabbit in your home's electric socket. I condone all such actions. Mew is a floating fetus, is stupid hard to play with, and I think was supposed to be Pokemon God. Arceus is Pokemon God, and looks like this naked. You're welcome. Apparently Arceus created everything, except an evolution for my main man Shuckle, who survives stuff like this, and has a really awesome GX. Raichu is Fat Pikachu, unless he's not, in which case, he's Surfer Dude Pikachu. Eevee is adorable, and has her own freaking game now. She also evolved into everything you know and love. Wow, that's a lot of pink! Sylveon, the ribbon Pokemon, has one of the best shinies. And wow, this got a tag team with Gardevoir. Oh, my heart! This card is beautiful. I mean, its stats are, Moving on, Sylveon evolves from Eevee, and that's a big plus. It's very charitable as far as Pokemon go. You see what I did? You see what I did? And hold on, I'm receiving word that Best girl has best Pokemon. Best girl has best Pokemon. Best girl has best Pokemon. If you ain't got one yet, then get one, gosh darn it. Seriously, I love this Pokemon.